Good morning, y'all. Today is the day that my national holiday has been established. It is 1:40, 1:50, 1:48 in the morning. I have to leave at least about 2:30 so I can be at the airport around 3 o'clock. The plane leaves at 5:05. So yeah, you know how that go. 2 hours before the flight leaves, TSA, baggage claiming, check your bags in, all that good stuff. Yeah, that. So I done brushed my teeth. And I gotta go. I told y'all that. All right, y'all. I done made it through. Oh my God. Oh, that's the glare. Okay, I thought that was like the little white thing. Anyway, I done made it through strip search. I mean TSA. Yeah, I ain't have to get naked for the people. Cause I don't be sneaking stuff. But anyway, I made it to the gate. We leave we start boarding at 4:25. Okay, we are headed to the A. We should arrive at 6:12. See, I like morning flights. Early morning. The earlier the better, because in my opinion, as for me, when I get to my destination, it doesn't seem like my day is already gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't care for afternoon flights or evening flights unless that's all they have available. I'm trying not to have so much of a glare going on, but it's kind of bright in here. But then again, the quality of the camera is kind of reflecting and coexisting with the light a little bit too much. So, but yeah, I will talk to y'all once I get to Atlanta. Then that's not even a guarantee, because I hate Atlanta airport. It's like being in New York City in an airport version, and I've never been to New York. Like, if I'm going based on movies I've seen that took place in New York City, first of all, why do you have a subway tunnel in Atlanta? Why is that even a Anyway, y'all pray for me. Speaking of prayer, I prayed on the way here in my car. This is also my first time traveling by myself. I'm definitely not used to traveling by myself. The closest thing that I've done as far as flying by myself is having my niece and my nephew with me, and I was just the only adult. But as far as like solo, just me. So I grew up traveling with my mama, depending on her to make sure we get to the right gate, all the good stuff. But I made it by myself like a big girl. So shout out to my godmama for my pink book bag. Thank you. And another thing, I don't give a damn how small my luggage is or how big and heavy it may be. That motherfucker ain't going on no airplane with me. We gonna go on and claim you at baggage. Get you claimed at baggage. I don't see how people do that. However, it's a no for me. I'm not doing all that. I need to be as free as damn possible, so that carry on that I just showed y'all, that's about as much as I'm gonna carry. Yeah, so. Hi, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? My bad. What's up, y'all? Okay, so I just landed in Houston. Hope y'all can hear me. Yeah, I was supposed to get back with y'all once I got to Atlanta, but Atlanta airport pisses me off every single time. I've never liked Atlanta airport. It's like being in New York City inside of a goddamn airport, okay? But that's just my take on it. So right now, I'm finna go pick up this rental. I'm not gonna vlog in there because it's just too much going on. And the 9 times out of 10, the line is probably gonna be long. So having this camera in my hand like this here, and wait on the rental, and then the chicken, all of y'all feel me. So anyway, I will check y'all later. I'm hoping that I can get in my hotel a little bit early, because check-in don't start till 3 p.m. House to never, as my mama would say, and my sister. We'll just see what the blood of the lamb gonna do. We'll just see how he gonna show up and show out. Since this is our birthday month, No, but I'll check y'all later though. Okay, y'all, what's going on? What's happening? Listen, your girl finally got the renters. I'm excited. I'm hungry. What time is it? It's 10:15. Am I hungry? I don't know. We'll just see. I don't know. I'm gonna go see if I can check into my hotel a little bit early. I don't expect to, but it don't hurt to try, right? But anyway, let me tell y'all what happened though. So when I went to go get the rental, I had already reserved everything. I booked my rental and my hotel at the same time. I purchased my Delta flight separately. So when I booked my hotel and my rental, that was just a, a one-time, payment. The only thing I had to make sure that I had to have was a $500 deposit that they do hold for you, for the rental. And you get that back as long as you return the car, the way you received it. So I get to the counter and the lady is telling me that I have an additional $178 that I have to pay. I said, no, that's not what I was told. I was told that I need to make sure I have $500 to hold for, deposit, for whatever the deposit reason is. And I'm going based on the last time I had booked through Expedia, my previous experience. The only thing I had to have was a $500 deposit because I had already paid the payment per day to rent the car. She's not talking about that shit. She's talking about an additional $178 to cover the vehicle in case there are damages, scratches, or whatever. Okay, listen, I get to remain safe. That's always good to have, but it's a no for me. No, ma'am. No. For one, no. And for two, no. And for three, let me tell you, fuck no. I'm not doing all of that. Listen, I had already spent $501.82 on reserving the rental and my hotel. Then $327.35 was for my concert ticket. In case y'all ain't noticed, I'm here in Houston going to see my girl Brandy and Monica. And there will be no Monica slander, just so y'all know. Brandy is my favorite, but we cross oceans for Monica. Okay, we kick down doors and smack bitches for Monica, and it'll be a whole street symphony about that one. Okay, then I paid $328.36 for my flight, so altogether that's $1157.93. All of that wasn't bad at all. I did all that back in June. That's how serious I was about coming to Houston to see my girls. Okay, but yeah, ma'am, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing. Y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. It was a no for me. And they're not supposed to. It's almost like she was trying to force it. You see what I'm saying? No. So yeah, I'm finna go see if I can get into the hotel, an early check-in with the hotel. If not, that just leaves me more room to browse around, ride around, I guess. I don't know. Maybe find something to eat. I really don't want no breakfast food right now. If I do, I'll probably eat what they have at the hotel if breakfast is still being served, which they're probably not being served, but we'll just see. I'll check out later. All right, y'all, so I was able to check into the hotel a lot earlier. Like, it's finna be 11 o'clock. I was not supposed to check in until 3 p.m. So yeah, and let me tell you why I was able to check in early. So I am staying at the Holiday Inn, by the way. You can never go wrong with the Holiday Inn. First of all, it's free breakfast, free breakfast, as the old bishops used to say. But no, that's guaranteed for breakfast every morning. You know what I'm saying? And, less money out of your pocket, more money in your pocket every morning when you get hungry. But yeah, I was able to check in early because of the company that manage the Holiday Inn. I have a rewards membership with them, and when you have a rewards or awards, whatever membership with them, you either earn points, you earn nights, and you get to check in early, which I've never experienced that before as far as like being able to check in there early. So and I think the company that manage them is IHG. So if you stayed at Holiday Inn, Vaco, Nignet, Kempton, Indigo, one of them and more. You covered, So I'm about to find out to see what's around here to eat. I'm not finna eat nothing that I already done be eating on, in Dubai. But I am gonna there's a seafood spot here that I've actually been to the last time I came to Houston, and I think I'm gonna go there. I don't know if I want to sit in a restaurant or come back here. I just know I'm hungry as hell. Okay, and I'm gonna go get some food. But anyway, I'll check you out later. I just got done eating at, what is it, Crawfish Cafe. I don't know, my camera is kind of tilted, I don't know, but anyway, I was trying to get the glare out of the camera, but I guess that's better. Okay, it's gonna have to do because I ain't got time. But anyway, what I would rate it, to be honest with y'all, being from Florida, you know how we do with our seafood, I would give it an 8 out of 10. It is somewhere that I would still come again and dine in or carry out. The egg tastes fake. That's the best way I can describe it. The claw, or the cluster, excuse me, of the snow crab did not have as much seasoning. However, what saved the day for the meal was the melted butter and the seafood butter sauce, or you know, whatever. That actually saved everything. The rice was on point. The rice, if anything, I would rate the food items individually. So the rice was 10 out of 10. The shrimp was 10 out of 10. The potato was 10 out of 10. I mean, you can't really fuck up potatoes. I mean, you just boil it and make sure that it's soft enough to, you know what I'm saying? The crab cluster, I would give that maybe like a 5. The kern, 10 out of 10. I like how it had like this realness to it, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like the corn on the cob that you buy in a pack. You could tell that it was hand picked, because I still saw like the little stem on it a little bit. I think that's all I had on my plate. Yeah, that's all I had. If I had anything else, I don't remember. But anyway, the mango drink was, I would say, a 7. It was a mango lemonade. I give it a 7 because it did taste like, you know, mango lemonade, but the mango was not mangoing. But overall, the experience gave a good enough experience where I would still come here again. So if they would have seasoned the cluster of crab more and put more mango, I guess, taste or flavor in the drink, then that would have been a, you know, a complete 10 out of 10. But overall, great deal, good deal. Y'all listen, I'm tired as hell. I've been up since motherfucking 1:30 in the morning, and that was on Eastern Standard Time. Texas is like 2 hours or so behind, and I'm finna go take a nap. I mean, I'm finna go take a nap. I may stop to the store and get like some adult beverages. I maybe like the little wine mini bottles, like that's like this big or something. Put them in the fridge there and just call it a night. I bought my iPad to watch a movie or whatever, but anyway, so far this has been a great experience. If I may add, baby, listen, being a content creator and creating content while on vacation ain't for the weak. Hell, it ain't for the strong. It's just for the content creators. I'm just saying, I'm switching between my phone, then next thing you know, I got my camera out, you know what I'm saying, because I'm vlogging, because this part is obviously going to be for YouTube, but what I'm doing for my phone is just like the overall clips, and then I'll, you know, do a voiceover and specify, hey, make sure you check out my YouTube channel for the full video. But anyway, yeah, it's not for the weak. And I'm here today, tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday. So, but yeah, so I think tomorrow will be like a chill day, and then I may go to the mall. I don't know, the Galleria Mall, just to walk around. I don't have any intentions on purchasing anything, but damn if I do, damn if I don't. But anyway, I'm finna head to the hotel. Maybe first stop to the store and get some alcoholic beverages. Then I'm headed to the hotel, and I'm hauling ass in that damn bed. Okay, y'all, I will check y'all later. Okay, y'all, so I'm thinking I'm finna get back in the car and drive to the liquor store, or to a store that has communion drinks. And it's like right in front of me, like literally, like, here go the place I just ate at right there, if y'all can see it, you know. And then here go the liquor store right here. See that? A whole liquor store right there. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna get in here and get a little something to drink on. or whatever. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, y'all. So, a little blurry. Okay, y'all. So I got me some wine. Menage a Trois Dolce or Dolce, however you want, whatever. It looks like this. I don't really want to show the name because I don't know how YouTube be like, oh, you advertise. I don't need y'all to mute my, my video, and I don't got time for that. But anyway, this is what it looked like. Very similar to the dark black or dark red black bottle of Stella Rosa, but it's not Stella Rosa. I am a wine girly. I love my wine sweet and sparkly. Howsoever, I also love me my dark brown, my brown liquors. I just feel like brown liquors are very much smoother to me. I wanted to get the Jack Daniel honey. When I tell you that shit alone, and I'm a big chaser type of person. Let me go back. I'm not a hard drinker like I used to be, like my late teens, early 20s. I know you're probably, what the fuck you think? What you doing drinking hard as hell in your late teens? Don't mind your business, okay? Anyway, but no, mid late 20s, that shit was out. But I do think low-key, slowly but surely, my tolerance for alcohol is increasing. I don't know. Anyway, but yes, this one I ended up, they didn't have the honey Jack Daniels, so I ended up getting the American honey, and it's by American Honey. So the guy in the store said that was the closest thing that he had, so I dare not to go riding around because I'm ready to go lay down. Okay, I'm ready to go lay the fuck down. Okay. I did end up getting some small little shooter shots looking things. I guess if that's what you want to call it. Again, I shall not really show the label, but I'll show you the back. But this is a 99 blue raspberry, 99 proof. I got 2 of these, by the way. Whatever. And this Olay Smoky Moonshine. This is butter pecan flavor. I want to say my dad gets this all the time. And it's really, 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 really good. So I wanted to kind of like do something different. I thought I wasted. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, I wanted to do something different for my birthday. Considering that this is a, solo trip. Do it big. You out of town. You in Texas. You got a hotel. You got a rental. You here for past the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I'm here and I leave Monday at 3. That's when the plane take off at 3 something. So I'm here for a good, decent amount of time. So I got that. I'm finna haul ass to these people's hotel on the 3rd floor, and I'm finna KO. Okay? No, for real, I am. But yeah, I just ended up getting that instead. So once I get a little sip of that, and I ain't got to worry about. I do not have to worry about getting no ice because they have ice already. Oh, and another thing, I can always mix my liquor with my mango drink that I had ended up getting to go, and I also have some mango Arizona tea. But let me tell you something about me. I love to mix me a drink. I mean, I'm not a Kool-Aid person, but I'll take some sweet ass Kool-Aid and put some vodka in it, and you know what I'm saying, and call it Kool-Aid, a Kool-Aid drink, a Kool-Aid adult beverage, you know what I'm saying? Anything that tastes good with a little kick of, alcohol, that's me. I'm gonna chase that motherfucker, okay? That's the only thing I'm gonna chase, okay? But yeah, I'm finna go haul ass so I can get me a nap in, cause Auntie tired. Auntie is tired. I will check y'all probably in the morning. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. This looks like very much so in the morning. I may or may not record my devotion because I do devotion every night. I also do it every morning. But anyway, just in case I don't do devotion, I will at least tell y'all what book I'm reading right now. I'm in the book of Job, and babe, when I tell you it's humbling, very humbling. I'm on chapter 20, or will be on chapter 24 or 25. Matter of fact, let me get my phone. I will be on chapter 25 today. Yeah. So chapter 25, we going live. We ain't going live for real, but I'm just saying. So that's where I'll be reading tonight. And God had led me to read that, at least read a chapter every night. You know, don't skip, or don't rush to see what the whole chapter is about, or the whole book of Job about, or whatever. Don't do that. Just read a chapter a day, and learn it for yourself. And that's what I've been doing. It really has been blessing me. But I will say this: I don't like his friends. I don't like his friends at all. I do not like his motherfucking friends. But one thing I will say that I do like about Job in this in the book is that I do like how, regardless of how he's feeling, he may be mad, pissed off at God. He desires to give up, or wants to give up, but he doesn't. Giving up or quitting may be a desire, but it ain't gonna be a task. So. But anyway, I'll check y'all later. I will see y'all in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It's the day after my birthday, but my birthday is actually from December the 1st all the way through December 31st. Okay, I will see y'all at breakfast. Y'all, so I'm at breakfast. Let me just tell you how good God is when it comes down to being transparent, adulting, maturing, the whole shebang. I'll be honest with y'all. I get easily offended. I am easily offended. I've come a long way though. Weird, easily offended, but I also don't give a damn what the like that say feel. So this is what happened. So I'm gonna try to eat while I'm talking to y'all. As I was recording the breakfast part, the young lady, one of the cooks, stepped out and she stood there and she started staring. She went back in when I stopped recording. And she came back out and stood there and watched again. So I said, am I not supposed to do this or something? She said, oh no. She said, oh no, you're okay. She didn't speak much English. She was of Latino descent. I don't know what ethnicity specifically, so I don't want to, but it made me feel very, very, very uncomfortable. I was like, so I went to the front desk and told the front desk person about it. And I said, hey, I'm a content creator. Is it okay that I record content, or am I not supposed to do that? And I explained to her what happened and why I was concerned about that, because the cook came out and she started staring, and I thought that was a bit rude. And I told the lady, I told her when she walked out, I said, well, if I'm okay, this is your second time coming out staring, that's a bit rude. So something told me, you need to calm down. So then I realized she came out again while I wasn't recording. I said, wait a minute. So I saw a young lady who, she spoke Spanish. I said, hey, do you speak Spanish? She said, sí. And I told her my Spanish is very little, which I said, mi español muy poquito, meaning my Spanish is very little. I said, can you tell the young lady that I thought I was in some type of trouble, or thought I wasn't supposed to be recording? I'm a content creator and I do apologize. And she told the lady, and the lady said, oh no. The lady responded to her in Spanish saying, no, you're okay. I was just doing my job. In other words, the cooks have to come out every few minutes while the guests are, fixing their food. And that's what she was doing. I just assumed that based on the timing that she was coming out was kind of like coexisting with the timing of when I had my camera out each time as I was recording. So the transparency and the maturity and the adulting, and that was it was my mistake that I made the assumption. Now, have a purpose in apologizing. Make it right. It don't have to be a defensive situation. Yeah, I had a right to feel how I felt because I didn't know what the lady was doing, but I also had a right to apologize and make it right. I could have easily said, well, I don't speak Spanish, so fuck all that. Okay, you see somebody else that speaks Spanish, and God made that very clear that somebody else spoke that language for you to get your apology across. You see what I'm saying? I just want to share that with y'all. But yeah, that was a moment of my transparency. Or transparency, moment of growing up, as my friend Queen Larissa would say, growing up, you know. Alright, what's up, y'all? Listen, your girl has been lounging around. After breakfast, I just took a nap. You know, I didn't go straight to sleep, but what I did do... Oh, hold on. Check out my shirt real quick. Check out my shirt real quick. You see it. You see it. You see it. You see it. You see it, girl. Okay, yes, listen. So, yeah, I took a nap. I was lounging around. I was binge watching Moesha, you know what I'm saying? Duh, you know. And I seen her Criminal movie. Her Criminal movie, for all you people who in the South, you know that's Christmas in our lingo. Touching story, touching storyline, amazing. I love to see her on the big screen. I love how she even transitioned from music to movies, you know, back in the 90s all the way up to today as we speak. But yeah, after I ate breakfast, y'all, I just really lounged and just did nothing. The reason for this trip, I'm sure I've already said this or whatever, I'm here in Houston for the concert tomorrow. That's why I'm here. And yeah, that's why I'm here. So anytime in between, I'm just really recording, letting y'all know what I'm doing. The reason why I'm saying this is because as I was laying down, I'm like, dang, I don't feel like I really did nothing leading up to the concert, except for, you know, I recorded me in the airport. I showed y'all where I went to go get some food at, bought some liquor, you know, shit like that. Something said, girl, you are relaxing. So for those of you who are on solo trips like myself, or on a trip period, even if you with some homegirls, get your rest. Take naps. If you don't have an itinerary where y'all are scheduled to do a certain activity or something eventful that particular day, get your, and even if you do have something scheduled, don't feel guilty for your body needing rest. Being honest with y'all, I did not sleep well last night, but my body did rest, if that makes any sense. I woke up in the middle of the night, browsed around on my phone. I, you know, responded to some more happy birthdays, and I'm still responding to them. I've never responded to my happy birthdays within a 2-day time frame, if that makes sense. I've gotten so many text messages, calls, posts, everything, you know, that does your heart, that does your girl heart good. So I appreciate all of y'all. But yeah, I'm just winging it, like, for real, you know. But right now I'm finna go get something to eat. It's this barbecue place called Truth. What it is? Hold on, let me see. Truth Barbecue. Now granted, these places, we don't have those type of places. I'm sorry, we have those type of places in my hometown, but those specific places, no. So I'm just trying different things or different restaurants since I'm in a different city or in a different state. By the way, I have been to Houston before. I did enjoy myself and I did enjoy the food. Needed a do-over because yeah, it's my birthday and I wanted to experience it differently, in such a way where it was more free, you know what I'm saying? Plus it's a solo trip. I wasn't in my solo trip era at that time. I was in my healing, that was actually at that time, 2022, when I went to Houston, I was in my healing girl era, like the beginning stages, if that makes sense. Now I have overcame so much and have healed from so much that it's time to either do certain things over or do certain things better, or just do certain things that you haven't done, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I will check y'all once I get to the restaurant. I'm just playing restaurant. I said I would definitely talk to y'all once I get to the restaurant. All right, y'all. So I would give this restaurant Truth Barbecue. I think that's what it's called. Did I say it right? Because I don't know if I did or not, but yeah, Truth Barbecue. I would give it a 9.5. Again, 9.5. I would still come here again. There was just something a tiny bit different in the or with the ribs. They were tender, they were seasoned right. I guess it was just the overall taste. I don't know, I can't put my finger on it. Or what I've learned, if you can't think of something but yet it was still good, if you can't think of something where, okay, it was good but it was just something off and you can't think of what it is, I'm gonna just say it like this: I've had better. 9.5 instead of the full 10. The pricing of it was $47. That was a bit pricey. Maybe not. Then again, maybe it wasn't. I don't know, because when I go out to eat and get, you know, barbecue food or, you know, smoked food, I get the brisket sandwich and some fries. That's what I always get when I go to like Bono's. I don't really get the whole slab of rib. You know what I got today. I don't normally get that. So that could just be like a price shock to me. I don't know. Plus, or actually I'm lying, I do get rib dinners and I'm used to spending like $20-$25. And the drink comes with it. But then again, different places, different restaurants, different cities, different states, that could be the case. I don't know. So I mean, I'm not gonna, okay, maybe $47 ain't that bad. I don't know. But they weigh the food. They have like $130 platters. I'm like, huh? Hey, make y'all money. You feel what I'm saying? I have my own seafood business too, and my price is my goddamn price. So hey, I get it. But the experience it has been, you know, overall great. The hospitality here is amazing. I mean, you're from the South. 9 times out of 10, you gonna get good hospitality. You still got them ones that like to try your gangster. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, tonight was really nice. What we're gonna do next is, and this is just me because I'm an overachiever, we're gonna actually ride to the Toyota Arena, where Toyota, however you say the shit, hell, which is where the Boys Mind concert is gonna be held at. I like to get a head start to make sure that I know where I'm going in a more familiar way. Like, oh, okay, you know, the Toyota Center. Yeah, that's what it's called. So yeah, just to kind of get a feel. It looks like I'm only 2 miles away. I'm sorry, 3 miles, 3.8. So I'm 12 minutes away from. Okay, 11 actually. Okay, 11 minutes away. So we finna go do that. And I'm gonna just check back with y'all later. I may not. I don't know. I'm just riding. You know what I'm saying? I might just holler at y'all once I get to the back to the hotel. I don't know, but anyway, it's been fun so far, y'all. It's been relaxing so far, actually. The fun, I'm not gonna say it has. I'm not gonna say the fun really don't begin until tomorrow per se. You know, the concert, because resting is fun, relaxing is fun, eating good food is fun as hell. Having free breakfast with your hotel, that's fun as hell too. Not having to get up and go places on a time schedule and be on a time limit, that shit is fun as fuck too. Yeah, so remember that. All right. Y'all, I was able to locate the Toyota Center. I do have to pay for parking. I seen something that was like $25, $35. So I went to the bank and I'm like, let me just get $40 out to be on the safe side. So yeah, parking is the price, which I didn't even think of that, because like I said, this is my first concert out of town. All of the concerts that I've actually been to were locally in my hometown, which is Jacksonville, Florida. So yes, your girl is yet again tired. I was attempting to try the nightlife again. I went to a bar, you know, here in Houston, Texas, back in 2022. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. But I was thinking maybe go do some hookah tonight. Some said, girl, go to bed, go lay down, go lounge, go do something. Don't force your eventful desires. Put it like that. That makes sense. The goal for this as a solo trip was to get more in tune with my self-care, or enhance my self-care, actually, because I'm already on my self-care journey. The main reason, as I've been saying, that I'm here is for the concert. Anything I do in between is a plus, not a must, you know. So again, I tried 2 new restaurants that I've never been to. You know, we don't have those restaurants. We have those types of restaurants, but it's still always good to try different things, different restaurants, you know, whether they sell the same food or not, don't matter. The concert starts at 7 tomorrow. I'm gonna be getting ready between 3:30 and 4 o'clock because I am a content creator, as I already know, obviously, and I have a little idea that I may consider doing regarding content prior to me, you know, heading out to go to the concert. So I want to make sure that I do everything in a timely manner so that I can secure a parking spot, you know. So, and make sure my phone is completely charged up, because baby, listen, I ain't got time for that. Of course, I will post clips from the concert as the girls are performing, Brandy and Monica, but you guys won't hear the music because, again, copyright. You want to respect the rules of YouTube as well as the artistry and the creativity of the artist that, you know, and the company or the label, the music team, whoever. But anyway, I will see y'all tomorrow. All right, y'all, so it is about that time. Well, I'm lying, it's not about that time. It's like a little after 4. I just chose to get ready earlier because I just shot some content. I just edited a video, you know, like the little transition thing that I want to do. So my homage page, no, my outfit is paying homage to the show, Moesha. So I am wearing Crenshaw High School colors, the gold and the royal blue. Now the hat is actually a Dodgers hat. I actually got this when I was in LA 2 years ago. So yeah, shout out to my people in Cali, hey y'all. So yes, I wanted to do some type of you know, appreciation to Brandy. I didn't want to do the suit and tie look. Let me tell you, I will not be recording per my Canon camera in the people arena. No, I'm not doing that. I will check y'all later. What's up, y'all? Just came back from the concert. Oh my gosh. When I tell you, the Boys My concert, Brandy, Rihanna, Moesha Denise Mitchell, Norwood, Monica Denise, Arnold, I think that's her last name. Hold on, yes, that's his full name. Her last name is Arnold, yes. When I tell you, my big sisters do not owe me nothing. Houston, my whole solo trip does not owe me anything at all. I'm like, seriously, this was beyond a dream come true. And I speak for every millennial when I say this. I do want to give a shout out to, I don't cry on social media, but I do want to give a shout out to my big sister Rocky. Reason being is because she's the reason that I'm even a Brandy fan. She's the reason that I'm even as big of a fan as I am. She's the reason I love R&B. She's the reason I love Monica. You know, as I said on the previous on a status on Facebook, I said we love both of the most, Moesha and Monica. So I really want to give you a shout out because my love for music has a lot to do with you, and you know that. I know you don't try to take the credit. You've never said anything about, you know, oh, I'm the reason you love Brandy anyway. You never said that. But thank you for introducing me to good music. And hold on, y'all, let me fix my face. All right, y'all, I'm stronger and I'm better now. Okay, so yes, Bits is Rocky the Champ. Thank you. Thank you so much. And by the way, at the concert, I was singing Brandy part on The Boy's Mind, so you couldn't stop me this time. So yeah, when we were kids, y'all, when the part of Brandy and Monica going at it, the boy is mine, not yours, but mine. I can't even sing it for real. And you know, for those of you who know I can't sing, I'm a little hoarse. You know, that's how much of a good time that I had. And but anyway, my sister would make me do Monica's part. Again, love Monica down, okay? Don't get it twisted. Yes, Brandy is a favorite, but we will cross oceans for Monica, okay? We will kick down the door and smack a chick for Monica. It'll be a whole street symphony out this motherfucker, okay? For Monica. Please don't get that twisted, okay? But anyway, she would make me do Monica's part while she do Brandy part. And I was just like, but vocally, the strength is definitely there with Brandy. Even Monica said it herself, you know, how talented Brandy is. Monica has strength in her voice as well, you know. They don't call Brandy the vocal bot for nothing, you know. But yeah, so shout out to you, big sis, and I thank you for introducing me to such great artistry. You taught me the meaning of R&B. You taught me the meaning of music. You taught me what music really is. Anybody who has heard me do runs, riffs, even carry the note of a soprano, I got that from her. And when she see this, cry, goddamn it, cry, nigga, cry, hell, cause I ain't lying. But no, it's from the heart, and you know that. It's from the heart. It's definitely from the heart. But anyway, oh, I also want to add something. And another thing, I want to also give a shout out to Miss Michelle. I adopted her as my concert auntie. She realized I was there by myself, which of course I didn't mind being there by myself. This was a solo vacation initially anyway, and she really made me feel warm while being on the floor at the concert. She even leaned over and asked me, "Are you enjoying yourself?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." When Jamal Roberts was coming to sing in the crowd and give out roses, she was like, "Hey, it's her birthday," and that's actually what led to the him giving me the rose or whatever the case may have been. But yeah, that was pretty dope or whatever. That was dope as hell. So shout out to you, my concert auntie, Miss Michelle. Jamal Roberts, who sung happy birthday to me on my birthday, and I did get a rose from him, y'all. Oh my god, I'm gonna post clips or whatever. Yeah, this was dope. This was so dope. Like, this was the best birthday ever that I've given myself. Shout out to my mama and my dad for bringing me in this world. You know, without y'all doing the do, your girl would be here making it do what it do. I gotta give y'all a shout out too. So anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Tomorrow is actually my last day. Actually, it's actually the day that I actually leave up out of here from Houston. I'm finna go get something to eat. I'll find something to eat, you know. My phone needs to charge. Yeah, that. But anyway, I love y'all. I make a lot of extra clipping here, depending upon where I eat at. But if I don't, thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned for more content.